Hey, what are you doing over here? Come on, let's go. Is my level of commitment showing yet? It's 8:30 in the morning, and there's a 20% chance it's already raining. I'm at Manchester State Park. Let's go explore. Something I love about this state park is all of the really old historic buildings. It kind of makes you feel like you're in an episode of Ghost Adventures. Just wait until I show you the next one. One of the things that I love about where I live is that I didn't have to sacrifice losing the beaches, leaving Southern California, to also get the forest. Although the beaches are very, very different than the ones that you see in SoCal. But they're beautiful in their own way. We have a lot more wildlife out here. You can see sea otters, orcas, bunch of different stuff. And then you can also hop on the ferry to go on a little adventure, which is something I would have never experienced if I would have ever stayed in Southern California. To think that some people's daily commute is getting on a boat to get to work blows my mind. There are so many things that shocked me moving to the Pacific Northwest that I never even thought of. Let's get into it. I think one of the things that shocked me the most moving to the Pacific Northwest, we moved here end of June, beginning of July, so right in the beginning of summer, and I was so confused. The first week we moved here, we hadn't really unpacked yet, so we went out to go grab some dinner, and everything was closed, but it was still light outside. Well, it was almost 10 p.m. You know, I feel like people talk about the 4 p.m. sunsets way more than they talk about the 10 p.m. sunsets, which was way more of a shock. And this is when my microphone died, and I didn't realize it until after recording a few more videos. Like I said, this is a learning process, and we are in this journey together. You can literally see the light on my microphone go off in that moment. Oh, well. Well, anyways, basically what I was saying is that the 4 p.m. sunsets is a little bit more normal for me because living in San Diego, our sun would set around 5 p.m. The 10 p.m. sunsets were way more of a shock to me. I was really not expecting that. I've never heard anybody talk about that. I only ever heard people talk about the 4 p.m. sunsets. So if you're thinking of visiting the PNW in the summer, don't be surprised if the sun starts setting at 10 p.m. All right, now we've really entered an episode of Ghost Adventures. Doesn't this look like a little Minecraft tunnel? What do you think? Should we go in there? There's no trespassing signs, and there is an opening to the gate, so you are technically allowed to. I apologize if my audio sounds a little different from this point out. Like I said in my last video, this is a learning experience for you and me of how to get this thing going. My mic died, and I do have another mic in my car. Could have swore I put it in my bag, but I guess I didn't. Let me show you what this trail looks like, because it's pretty dang cool. yesterday I posted my first YouTube video, and the amount of positivity and support that I received, I'm just so grateful, because I spent years going back and forth on whether to start the channel or not, and I was always so scared because people didn't meet online. And I'm just really happy that I feel like I've found the right people to support me through this journey and understand that we're all just human and we're all just doing our best. And I'm just grateful for you all. And if you're here to watch this second video, thank you for sticking along with me. Like I said in the last video, come on, Opal. I do plan on trying to post 2 to 3 times a week, so I will stick to it. Like I said earlier, it's 8:30 in the morning. I am not a morning person, so being out here this early is a big level of commitment for me. Something kind of silly that I really envy of others is the ability to just sit down and relax for a while, like a good amount of time. People that can sit there and read, people that can sit there and close their eyes and just relax, people that can sit there and take the time to learn something new. I envy that so much. My anxiety has made it so hard for me to even just sit back and get comfortable. I will be at home sitting on my couch at the edge, which is physically uncomfortable. I can feel how uncomfortable it is, but my anxiety tells me you're going to need to get up in a second. You're going to need to do something. Something's going to go wrong and you're going to need to get up. So I'm always in a position of I'm ready to go, and I'm always ready to move on to the next thing, because it's just hard for me to sit there and just enjoy that moment. So that's another thing I'm going to work on in this series, is pushing myself to just sit here and enjoy the moment. Downside to having a white fluffy dog, I just gave her a bath 2 days ago. Yes, I'm talking about you. Oh no. Oh, so muddy right here. Oh my goodness. I wonder if I should have just worn my rain boots. Oh, too late to turn back now. The good thing about a Great Pyrenees is that they are meant to get dirty. They're farm dogs, so their coat is built to just let all of that dirt go. So I promise you, by the end of today, even without a bath, she won't look as bad as she does right now. I think something else that I personally really want to work on, in addition to forcing myself to relax, going out and doing things alone. The thing is I'm an only child. I've spent most of my life alone. Ah! She's pulling me. Ooh, wait, this is a cool lookout point. As I was saying, I have spent most of my life alone, being an only child. I was never really that great at making friends. So once I did find a few friends, I never wanted to be alone again. So I think at this point in my life, I need to just accept that we're all adults, we all have lives, we all get busy, and if I want to go do something, I shouldn't hold myself back just because somebody doesn't want to go do it with me. I mean, going to very busy public places where I feel like I'm going to pass out, definitely still going to need someone for that. But going out and doing stuff like this, going out on adventures, just go do it alone. Just like my friend Kat from Just Go Anyway. Check her out on TikTok. That is her whole mentality and concept, is just go anyways. Doesn't matter if you have someone to go with you or not. Don't hold yourself back from the things that you want to do in life because you have no one to do it with. Another thing I think is important that I actually saw a few comments on my last video about, and mentioning that I was inspiring them to get back out in nature, go on walks again. Don't let weather stop you. It is raining, and honestly, everything is so green right now. Everything's also very slippery, having to walk up these sketchy stairs, but it's all part of the experience, you know? It's that type B fun. It's not fun while you're doing it, but it's fun when you look back on it. All right, I'm losing breath going up these stairs. I'll see you guys in a minute. Oh my God. Whew. I'm dying. Okay. Oh, here come some people. I love how when I lived in San Diego, everybody thought Opal was some kind of golden retriever. But here, everyone knows she's a Great Pyrenees. And it's because I live in a town where there's a lot of farms and a lot of Great Pyrenees. So it's pretty cool getting to be able to give my dog the life she deserves. I do hope to have a little bit of land one day. Isn't that the dream for all the girlies? A little land, some cute little farm animals. Oh, my husband would kill me if I ever brought home a cow, but I'm not saying I won't do it. Alright guys, today's hike is a little bit shorter. I had to get back at a certain time to watch my daughter because my husband has work today. But I still wanted to make an effort to wake up early. As I said, I'm not a morning person at all. I've always been a night owl. As much as I've always wanted to be a morning person, I have tried time and time again, and it just doesn't work. So if you have any tips or tricks on how to become a morning person when you've been a night person your entire life, leave a comment below on how you did it, because I would love to give it a try. I love the mornings. I think they're so peaceful, and I can't fall asleep until 2-3 o'clock in the morning. My sleep schedule is so jacked up right now because when I was sick, I was sleeping all day. So yeah, leave me your tips and tricks on how to become a morning person, because if I'm going to keep doing this series, it's going to have to happen. Alright guys, well, I hope you enjoyed today's little adventure. I promise the next one will be a little bit longer if I have the time to do that. But please comment below what you liked about my last 2 videos and also what you didn't like. So like I said, we can keep growing in this process together. If you have any topics you want me to cover or any areas you would like for me to go adventure to, let me know. Make sure to hit that subscribe and like button so we can keep growing this community together. Alright guys, have a great rest of your day. Bye.